Let's get back to some magic.
Yes,
Some dual commander magic.
exactly.
With 2 aggressive decks in the command zone, Samuel is playing Yoshi and Bruse today.
Yep. This is a list from a player that did pretty well with it on top 8, and he made some changes after the event, and we've also made those. We're just playing it to show it off, basically. There's one card that's pretty important to the deck, I think, that didn't get here in time. So we have proxied the Ozolith. Felix will show it now, I'm guessing. And yeah, this is in the deck. If I draw it, I draw it. If I tutor it, I tutor it.
Yeah.
You'll see it. And yeah, it synergizes very well with the commander. So
Yeah.
it didn't arrive in time, so yeah, that's...
From what I've heard, it's quite important because, especially, I mean, it's maybe not that important in this particular matchup, but we will have another matchup with Yoshi and Bruse, and in a more, for the games you play versus control decks or mid-range decks with a lot of interaction, Ozolith is definitely important. And I play the bird again. We've had that some time ago in the command zone. Martin played it. These days, players decided to exclude all the counter magic, so this one is very aggressive and leans much into building up some board and then enable some triggers and beat down your opponent. Seems about right to me. I will see how that goes. And as you said, like we had a Yoshi variant, I think. When the partner change or the partner rule change was not yet out or made, I had Yoshi and Miara with Luros as a brew.
Oh yeah.
And we never got to show this.
Exactly, yeah, because it got banned.
Yes.
Very quickly.
And I mean, I think there are people experimenting with Yoshi and Zilas. And it's a bit ridiculous if you look at the lists. There have been players playing Tana just to have Minsk Imbu in the deck.
Yep.
And people play Zilas just to have Deadly Rollick, and then they play Azorius tempo, mid-range, whatsoever.
Yep.
So that's quite interesting, and also shows how powerful some cards are in this format.
Yep.
So
and it's also like an interesting consideration where you have something that is notably absent from Duel Commander is the concept of a splash, where in other singleton formats like Canadian Highlander or European Highlander, you often have lists that have like a base color or a main color, and then they have a splash for, say, very, very small things. Like some decks used to play Deathrite Charm in mono black and then play 1 green duel so that they could activate the life gain ability.
yeah.
Something like that,
Yeah.
where you have very small splashes, and other decks have bigger splashes. But in Duel Commander, usually you are using the colors that your commanders give you to their full breadth, and in the Yoshi cases, because of the partner rule change, you're only playing one of the partners anyway.
Yeah.
And the other partner that you play is you can decide how much of that color you actually want to splash, because you don't actually need the mana to be able to cast it.
And how much of the commander you actually use, because sometimes, in these cases, it's really just used for the color, which I think is okay. That's fine. Bruse is one of the candidates that's you can cast from time to time, depending on your hand and the matchup and all that.
And it might even be good in this matchup for me a couple of times, because I can play Bruse, give it double strike and lifelink. If I have a lineup where I have a 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop, without having to play Yoshi, maybe not as many legendary creatures, no legendary lands.
Exactly.
Where I don't actually, Yoshi isn't that good, then I might be able to play Bruse and get some life back off of it, maybe swing the game in my way.
That's true. One thing to note is this deck does not play Command Beacon. The player decided to not play it because usually if you're on a fast road, so to say, you are already in a spot where you're about to win the game when you get to cast Bruse. And also the deck is not really about casting Bruse. So on the other side, it's very color intense. That's why Command Beacon is something you really have to think about.
Yep.
You have your 1-drop in the command zone for 1 white, and it plays a couple of new legends that costs Boros, the new one from Dominaria Legend, Bear,
and offense,
Raid, or how it's called.
A lot
All that
of
stuff.
mana pips that
exactly.
you have to commit to, and a lot of 1-drops. So yeah, it's definitely risky to be playing a lot of colorless lands in this deck.
Yep. Okay, enough talking.
Yep.
Let's decide who is going to start the game.
Yep.
I will start. We will resolve mulligans, and then we're back. Okay. We're both on 7 cards.
Yep. I have pre-game actions.
You have pre-game actions?
I will play a Gemstone.
That's bad.
Caverns.
Exiling.
And exile a Benevolent Bodyguard.
Okay. So it has a counter.
Exactly.
A luck counter. Okay. Then I'll play my Wooded Foothills and pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw. I will play a land and pass.
I will fetch. Draw a card for turn. I'll play a Ledger Shredder.
Yep.
Passing your turn.
Bolt your Shredder.
Ah, that's bad. Good.
Then I'll draw.
Yep.
Then I'll play a land and cast an Adeline.
Okay.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Stormcraft Coast. A Balmor. Giving him +3/+0 and haste. So attack for 5.
I will take 5.
Then it's your turn.
Okay. I will untap. I'll draw. I will play a Sunbaked Canyon.
For 3.
Play a Gideon.
Okay.
Plus him to give her lifelink. She is I will attack with
2.
her.
Yeah, and then
She's a 3-power creature.
Yeah.
And with an attacking human.
Yep.
You take 4, and I gain 3.
Yep. Go up to 17.
Tapped and attacking. And then I will Flame Slash your commander.
Yeah. Lots of removal.
Your turn.
Yeah, I think I have to do that. Play a Vapor Snake, bounce her, and a Force of Rage going down on your Gideon with 2 tokens.
Yep.
Then it's your turn.
Yep. You took 1 from the thing.
Yep.
Okay. She is bounced. I will draw. I'll play a land. And then I will
Recast her
and attack for 1. Your turn.
I will recast my commander. Then it's your turn.
I'll fetch for a plateau.
Yep.
And draw a card.
So you're probably going to cast Bruse next turn. She has double strike, you gain a lot of life back.
That seems to be my plan
Yeah.
currently. Draw a card. Tap.
No. Wait. Why do you draw another card? Ah, for the Sunbaked.
draw
Sorry.
for turn,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
End of turn. You correct the sun.
Yep.
The canyon. Yeah.
And I think that is what I will do.
Yeah.
Um,
That seems to be the thing that wins
Bruse,
you the game. Yeah.
Target, attack, have another human.
Yeah.
At 4,
block 1 human.
You take 8. I gain 8.
Yep.
And
Go down to 4.
I'm at 1 human.
Okay, then she's down to 3 again.
That is correct.
Good.
Was that 15? So I'm at 23.
I mean, all I can do is I can bring down my creatures, holding prior on the trigger. No, I cannot do this, right? No, like
if you cast it, you
power
have to
less than. I mean, I need to target a creature with power less.
I think you can target the creature.
If so, I can I could modify.
Yeah, but I think the power has to be less when you with the trigger
when it
goes on the
resolves.
battlefield. No, when it goes on the battlefield.
Okay.
Like no, not on the battlefield, on the stack.
I'll just go for a final swing. Let's do it like this. Then with the thing on stack, I will. Does that one even matter? You can block with Bruse.
You can shock 1.
I mean, I can cast the play with fire targeting you. Earth Shaker can retargets Adeline.
I don't think it can. This is a condition of I think.
Yes, might be true. Then it's even worse. Then it's even worse. Okay, then I need to gut shot your human, and then I can do it. Then I can target her.
Wait, why?
Why? What? Why? Before I play that, it's a bit okay.
When this card enters the battlefield, its trigger goes on the stack.
Yes.
And you cannot going on the stack is targeting, and you declare the target as it goes on the stack. You have no interaction with.
I know. I was just I'm just talking about if I would play this correctly, then I gut shot this first. This go down to 2. This changes the power if the creature leaves. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I would target. It doesn't matter because I've lost. I would just.
Yeah.
It's just like I go down to 1. And did I was at 4, right? I subtracted the damage already. And then I deal 2 to you. I have a scry. It doesn't matter. And I have like 3, 4, and 7 damage.
Yeah.
So 8 actually, and then on the backswing I just lose.
Yeah.
Okay, that was too much interaction for my creatures, especially the Ledger Shredder. Okay,
we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Game
let's
2.
see.
I won the first one.
You did
with a pretty insane Gemstone Cavern start. But I don't have this game.
Yeah, you don't have this game. That's what I was.
I don't have this game.
Looking forward to hear. I have a better hand this turn. This time. I will start with a Misty Rainforest into a Volcanic Island into a Balmor Korea. Unfortunately, we need to wait until I shuffle my library.
Yeah, I think we can remember that you're exiling.
Yeah, of course.
Turn. I'll draw a card.
You can go on.
I will play a Plains and a Yoshi.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Sounds good. Then I draw a card. Oops. I will attack.
I will take 1.
We'll take 1 like this, and then I have a fetch for an island and my commander.
Oh, okay.
You can go.
I will go. I will draw. Yeah, I'll do this. Trigger.
Yep.
And Thalia, trigger.
Another trigger. That's good.
Then I'll attack for 3.
Yep.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw a card. And Thalia. Lucky me, I have a Fury ready to roast both.
That's very strong.
Actually, I exile a Lava Runner instead. Then I attack with both. Like that. For 2. And second main I play a Pyromancer. Passing the turn.
Okay, I will draw.
Play an Eridmesa.
Fetch Plateau and cast a Skyclave, exiling Balmor.
Okay.
Then it is your turn.
I will cast a Reckless Impulse. Have a trigger. Exiling the top 2 cards. Really? Wow. No land drop there. That's crazy. Then I attack with my Pyromancer.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can go.
I will draw.
Yep.
I will play a land. Recast Yoshi.
Yep.
And then play an Ozolith.
Oh, very good. Yep.
Trigger. And pass the turn.
Pass the turn. Then I draw a card. I would like to go for combat with the Pyromancer.
I will block.
You block with the Skyclave. Yeah, before damage I would like to Wild Slash Yoshi. Have a trigger.
I have a Flawless Maneuver.
You have a Flawless Maneuver. Amazing. Then it's your turn.
I will enter. I
Yep.
will draw. Ooh, that's a great draw. I will play a member. Go up. Then I will play a White Plume Adventurer.
Wow.
Take the initiative.
Yep.
Go get a plains. Will I go get a plains? I'll go get a mountain. And then with the mountain I will play a beard, a gravy and a rescuer, then trigger Yoshi, and attack with Yoshi for 4.
Yeah, go down to 11.
Then I'll end of turn get a trigger for a white soldier and upkeep untap Yoshi.
Yeah, this is already over again. Missing too many land drops. Probably they're
Under the bottom.
yeah. Oh. Chain lightning your white plume.
Where's the soldier? There's the soldier.
Fire your bird. And attack with 3.
Yeah, block here, trade here.
Yeah. And I gain the initiative.
Take the initiative, look for a land.
That's not too bad. I take a mountain. And it's your turn. But that already looks bad.
Yeah, I will not trigger the initiative. I will draw.
Despite having a fury, but the flows maneuver was the turning point here actually.
Then I will attack for 4. Gain the initiative back. Put 2 counters on here.
Yep.
cast a... Is that relevant? I'll see if we can see if it's relevant. It's okay for me to do it. I'll play a Selfless Savior.
Oh, that's good.
And a Blood Moon.
Mm-hmm. My turn then.
Yep.
I think. I don't have the initiative anymore. Yeah. I'm on 7. I can survive for another turn because I have a Soak and Sound, but it doesn't do anything. Like same as your deck, I need to push forward. So that's GG. Quick ones.
And I mean,
that was how many? Let me just. Okay. That was the Paragonese. That would have been great.
Yep.
For the like. When you casted your Flawless Maneuver, if I would have had Parakinesis ready, that would have been great.
Yeah, my thought was when I deployed the Yoshi, the issue was I had to play Plains first turn because I only had white mana in hand. I only needed white mana, and then by the time I got to the second turn, I had the Baird in hand and had drawn this. So I was like the fetch land. So I was like, I could cast Baird, take up Yoshi, and have the Flawless Maneuver up.
Yeah.
Or I could take up Yoshi to 3 and play the Thalia, not have the Flawless Maneuver up, and was like, okay, well, if you shock one of them, shock one of them, that's all right.
Yeah.
Or
And this one is, this one is on 3 already. So
it's 3, and then you have to bolt it, and I can just keep pushing through damage.
Yeah, exactly.
If it costs you 1 mana in the early turns, then I'm fine with that to kill the Thalia, and after that I have the Flawless Maneuver open for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Wasn't the case.
But
so
I had Fury.
You had Fury. You had exactly Fury, which takes care of both of those.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, quality-wise, your deck is definitely better than this one here.
Yeah, I mean, we could see that in the first game. I have the ability to play those really strong 3-drops that your deck just doesn't have the room to do because you have to be playing so many spells to make the Izzet triggers, to make the prowess triggers good enough. So my card quality is a bit higher than yours.
And also you have the whole initiatives toolbox, which I think the list. I also took this one from MTG Job 8, and the list doesn't even play the red one, I think, because at the thing is at the time at which you're about to cast this card,
you've already lost.
You've already lost, or you want to win the game, so it doesn't make any difference. So I can perfectly understand why you would not play it. But and also I only have removal spells in red, shocks and bolts. You also have the white interaction toolbox, which is way better, to be honest. And some synergies around Ocelif and whatsoever, a few counter synergies and whatsoever. I think honestly Balmor has a place if it wasn't for Yoshi being legal. Yeah, this one could be a deck, but like there are also variants with Ludovic where some blue magic is played and all that.
And it's probably just better.
Yeah,
to have
I think it's always better to have this 1-drop in the command zone
because you have the potential just to have a 4/4 that you paid 1 mana for, and it's pretty easy and it's pretty likely that you do that. And
exactly.
Wizards has been printing so many better and better blue card, legendary creatures, legendary cards,
or permanents even.
Yeah.
Permanents. Yeah. Okay, but
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and see you next time with another Yoshi matchup.